A strong and independent woman is something to behold. She pays her own bills, buys her own things, and she doesn't let a man affect her stability or self-confidence. She is a soul-rich woman. Are you ready to be rich doing what you love? Be on purpose and in control of your life again. At For Women Who Love the F Word podcast, we will be openly talking about getting more clients online, getting recognition as the leader and female entrepreneur, and also the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, and financial independence. It's time to own and love the F word. Welcome to the show. And let me introduce our guest, Aisyah Quek, the 25 years MNC Corporate APAC Regional Leadership 9-to-5 employee to instant podcast leader, mother of 3. So today's topic, we talk about how do you sell anything during these challenging times? And of course, the first thing first is ask Genecia anything, right? So it's the Ask Genecia Anything segment right now. Ask me anything you want regarding your business, your life, how to sell anything online.
Genecia, like for me, I've not done Facebook Live before. So today is my 15 Facebook Live, and I've never thought of doing Facebook Live until I got to know you and you invited me to do Facebook Live. So what advice would you give to someone who have not done Facebook Live but would like to do it? Because now a lot of people is going online, they want to do something online. So what will your advice be to them?
I think the big thing about doing FB Live is not everybody is doing it. You look left, you look right, someone else is doing it. You look left, you look right, a clothes seller is doing it. You look left, you look right, a fish seller is doing it. You look left, you look right, someone else on property, insurance, or whatever. Everybody is now using this free tool called FB Live. I think the bigger question that I would like to ask the audience and ask yourself is, what's next? So what? Today you do FB Live. FB Live is only to audience on FB. FB is, of course, there's a lot of people on FB, like on Facebook, but the world online is beyond just Facebook. The world online is beyond just that blue color logo that you see. So how then can you make sure that this FB Live that will be repurposed, into other content? But coming back to your question, Jeanette, I think it's a very relevant thing because you want to sell during these challenging times, is that even before you start, what value are you giving? What value are you giving to your people? What is the problem that you're solving? What is the one thing that you are doing to connect with that your audience or potential audience so that they will buy from you, lor. They will actually pay you the money and buy from you. So I think that's very important to take note because a lot of times we forget that connection online is something that is completely missing in this landscape right now. Everybody just, would you like to buy a lipstick? They'll do a demo. Say, before and after, so good. You see, here now sagging, here now not sagging because I do this demo. But the thing is, after you do this, then what's next? What's next? And you're promoting only to people on your profile. And your profile only got 500 friends, got 1,000 friends. Yeah, maybe 4,000 friends. But is that you're selling again and again to your current database, current people? But like for us, so the first thing is your value, right? What value are you giving? So the second thing is like for us, for me and you and Joanne, that we are doing this FB Live, I'm already thinking beyond just the FB Live today, right? So I keep sharing with you girls the vision that this content that we do today is going to be repurposed. You're going to be like made into 1,000 times different things on different ways so that we can reach out and empower people around the world on various platforms, on multiple platforms, on different platforms, on 1,000 different platforms that a lot of people don't know because they live in Facebook. They live in the world of the blue logo. Oh, Facebook, a lot of likes is very good. Yeah, so what? You have a lot of likes, you go make money, Yeah, so I feel that a lot of people are stuck in the phase where, I must do FB Live. Yes, so if you are new, you start. But then you're gonna ask, what's next? How are you building that connection? How are you going beyond FB onto the 100 and 1,000 platform like So Rich Woman? Yeah, if not, how did we grow to the 200,000 members, right? $12 a month, 200,000 members. Why and how did it happen? It was not because I live on Facebook. I'm only on Facebook. I go beyond Facebook. I go beyond the one platform. I go to 100, 1,000 platforms because it's never just about FB Live. It's about that reach. It's about that distribution. How far are you going with one piece of content? Today, all of us do this FB Live today. And, it will be made into a podcast. It will be made into an Instagram story. It made into so many different things. Blog, everything all around the world. It will be distributed by my team. And that is how a person should really utilize even kickstart an FB Live. Of course, when you first start, you'll not think so far. But because you are here, you're listening to experienced people like me. I've been doing this FB Live, not just FB Live, live streaming since 2015. 5 years, 6 years already. I've been doing this FB Live or live streaming, webinar, Periscope, everything they can think of, I already done before. And the thing is, the one trick I discovered that it's never just about the viewership, even though it's important if you want to be an influencer. But I don't need to be an influencer. I'm a thought leader. I'm not an influencer. I'm a thought leader. So when people see my content around the world, people come to me and pay me $100,000, $50,000, $80,000, $200,000 to do business with me. Why would I want to spend my time on things that is not important? So when we look at the big picture, people don't know what's happening. People are just looking, just do an FB Live, just do one FB Live. But there is a bigger piece to it than just one FB Live. So to answer your question is, how do you even get started? So first thing first is, what is the purpose you want to do it, right? Is it only to get viewership? But if it's get viewership, how are you going to convert them, right? And then how are you going to really convert them? So the answer to that will be give value. What kind of value are you giving? And you're only giving to your circle of friends, like the 500 friends you have on Facebook, the 1,000 friends you have on Facebook, and that few hundred people or 10% who's watching you during the time it's live. Then so what? Then what's next? So it's always that few questions I'm asking. So it's always to just give it a try, just start. Then from there, you need to ask yourself what's next. So that is the answer that I will give to you, Jeanette.
Okay, thanks, Genecia. Yeah, so that leads to the next question where we have been speaking about podcasts and sharing with the listeners. So I also want to hear from you that what makes you decide to have this Netflix of podcasts? What were your thinking then? And why do you want to look into it and start this?
I think the thing about being the Netflix of podcasts is because, first of all, even though podcasting has been very vibrant in the US market, but it's not really seen in the Asian market. In fact, even just 2-3 years ago, Asia, a lot of Asian people in Asia are not really doing podcasting. Few, but not a lot. And women are even a smaller number. So that's why I wanted to have this initiative. It's called Women Podcast Asia. It's for women to rise up, to tell their stories so that they can be seen and heard worldwide outside of Facebook. Outside, just like yourself, we know So Rich Woman is so proud and happy to help so many women to be a leader already immediately within 30 days, can be seen as a leader in 10 countries, 5 countries, 7 countries, where people take years to be seen. Do you want to be seen as a leader, taking your own sweet time like a tiger balm, started by the Orr family, the Orr brothers, who started Hopa Villa? Do you want to be the Orr brothers who do tiger balm, take 30 years, 50 years, 60 years, 100 years to become who they are? Or the Dahua Jiangyou that, take 30 years, 40 years to be known as a brand, the Yo's drink? How you want to take many years to be known? Or Jollibee, you want to take many years to be known? Or do you want to be known in 30 days, in 60 days, in 90 days? Do you want to be known in the shortest time possible worldwide, that you can build a base of raving fans outside of Facebook, beyond just Facebook, as another touch point above and beyond your Facebook and Instagram, to be seen as a leader? So that is what I'm interested in. And we want to help women to do that. That's number one. Number two is to take out all the technology part, which means that you don't have to worry about the microphone, the auditing, the editing, the music, everything. You don't have to worry. Everything we provide. to help the women to be seen as a leader without touching all the tech part. And within a short time, 2 to 4 hours a day, you can actually do more with less. So that's what we want to do. And that's why when I started this Netflix of podcasts called Women Podcast Asia as a part of So Rich Women's initiative to get women to get into podcasting, I find that I feel very fulfilled and very happy because we now have women from Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, all coming on board this Netflix of podcasting because we are doing marketing. So Rich Woman is doing marketing. Think about Netflix today. Why do everybody want to become a Netflix actor now? Why do everybody want, I want to associate with Netflix and become actress in Netflix movie? Why? Because Netflix is doing so much marketing. Immediately, they can be jumping on board Netflix and become the next superstar. So that is how we are leveraging, how we are giving leverage to the women who join us as podcaster, who join us our platform to be the diamond because we are a diamond maker. I'm a diamond maker. A lot of women come on board, become their own diamond, shining in their own color, in their own way. So that's how and why we do Netflix of podcasts. Because alone we are strong, together we are unstoppable.
Thank you. And it's amazing that we have men on the Netflix as well, not only women.
Yeah,
so we do
correct.
attract men.
Yeah, we do have the men as well, right?
Yeah. So thanks, Genecia. And that leads me to the next question. So I'm so excited for you because launching podcast is a new idea that you had last year. So how do you continue to generate new ideas year after year so Rich Woman business can continue to sustain and continue to expand?
Wow, that's also a very good question. Okay. Wait, I joke first. I better tell them that they can actually ask me questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can feel free to comment to the chat. I'll be happy to answer them, okay? So yes, so Jeanette, you're asking me, how do I continuously have new ideas to expand the business? I think it's not about new ideas to expand the business. I think a lot of people are what we call the shiny object syndrome. 看到一个东西就飘扬过去的，噔噔噔噔噔噔 like butterfly, then 噔噔噔噔噔 go the other side, you know, like they are always attracted by that bright, shiny thing. And that's not what we are doing here. What we are trying to do is we spot a trend. The market is going to change in the next 3 years. If you are not searchable by voice, you are gone. Really. Already in the market now, if you are not searchable by Hey Siri or Hey Google. Oh, see? My phone. Okay, my phone just responded to me, Hey Siri, sorry. Okay, like Hey Siri, Hey Google, or Hey Alexa. Hey, stop it, my phone. Yeah, so if you're not saying all these terminologies like Hey Alexa, for example, so all these are coming up and voice marketing is on the rise. So if you're not heard, okay, you're going to lose out. You confirm going to lose out because, you're searchable right now only on Facebook. What? Yeah, on Facebook. What? Only on Facebook. Only on the blue color logo. But we, So Rich Woman, is worldwide on 100 platform, 1,000 platform that you never even know or heard of. So how can we become worldwide? Is to really be able to, spot trends and be able to identify that trends can really help us in our business to get more leads, get more clients, get more sales. Because ultimately, you want to do a business, you want to have more leads, more clients, and more sales, right? So to have more leads and clients and more sales, you have to be seen on the worldwide, not only in the blue logo. It's called 井底之蛙. Those who think that, I'm only in Facebook, I want to get my clients, but my Facebook only 1,000 friends. You are that 井底之蛙. You are thinking that I only on Facebook, I have a Facebook page, I confirm can make my millions and multi-millions. I would say that possible, but really depends on your strategy lah. But the 重点 here is, the key point is that we want to strive to be ahead of people. We want to be the number one. So by having this approach, we always look at innovating our business. What do customer need? We need to be loving our customer more than we love our product. I am not so hard up about like loving my So Rich Woman product. I'm very hard up about loving my customer first because I want to solve their problem. I solve their problem, I make money. I solve their problem, I can help more women. I solve their problem, this woman can go to the next level and help more women. And that is why, like yourself, Jeanette, like Joanne, I transform your life, I transform your business, you get leads, you get inquiries, you make more money. all of us happy to make money together. And Joanne is going to make her first $1 million this year. Right, Joanne? You now only make your first 10K, but actually your sales figure is actually quite big. But you're going to make your first $1 million this year, right?
Yes,
by the end of this year.
Super excited. Yes.
So how is Joanne, a 14 years stay-at-home mom, going to make her first $1 million? How? A lot of people say, 哎呀，不可能的. But I tell you, with So Rich Woman, anything is possible. Why? Because we spot a trend. We see that we innovate in our business. We are recession-proof. We are helping people to go online, to be seen as a leader like that. But a lot of people just think, no, So Rich Woman is just making money. Yeah, but we are sustainable. We have a profitable business model. And then we are doing charity work. Do you all know that? We also do charity work. Just that we don't tell people. We don't say, oh, we do charity work. We know, don't do that. Do you know that we are helping this organization to, we donate masks and we also donate our t-shirts, a few thousand pieces of t-shirt to help migrant workers because we are solving a need. We are solving a problem. And you can judge me over whatever charity I do. I choose whatever charity I want to support. I don't need to choose a charity to support other women. Don't need. I choose a charity to support migrant workers, can or not? Because I just want to tell people that when you choose and spot a trend, okay, you have a sustainable business model, you can do whatever charity you want. It doesn't have to be in an area you think I need to do. Don't need. We just choose whatever we want to because we already have a sustainable business model. Behind the scenes, we are helping migrant workers. You all know that? You all don't know what? Because I don't need to talk about it. So, back to your question, Jeanette, is that how and why we are continuously growing and finding the new ways is because important is we must innovate. Continue to love your customers more than your product. Number 3, we must be ahead because times is changing very rapidly. Whatever business model that you're doing 10 years ago, no longer is going to be 10 years. Business model is changing every single year because of the online world. So that is why So Rich Woman up to today, we are in the forerunner in the online world, helping women, helping people to be seen and heard as a leader online. Why are we number 1? Because we are always focusing on how can we innovate to solve our customer problem immediately to be seen as a leader online.
I love your sharing, Genecia. Yeah, love your customers more. And I think importantly is to spot the trend. Yeah, so it's very competitive, especially now with this technology is evolving very, very fast. Yeah, with the circuit breaker and all. So that leads me to the next question, which you have shared recently. You have expanded your team, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and now most companies will stop hiring because of the COVID situation, and they are more and tighter their purse strings. So could you share a little bit more about your expansion of your team?
Oh, okay. So basically, we already have a team of 21. We are expanding to a team of 28. Now, the reason is because we want to get ready to get more clients in, right? We are growing our business. So in order to grow more business, of course, is to improve in our sales, our sales and marketing. But other than sales and marketing, you need to get ready. Who is going to serve the customer, right? We need to build the team. So I don't need to wait until the time is right that I grow my team. I want to outsource certain things more so that I can have more time to do sales and marketing. So that's why I'm growing the team. So that's the only reason, because I want to do more sales and marketing.
Yeah, fantastic. I think many of us, sometimes when we think we have a crisis or a financial situation, we will want to tighten it and then stop investing, stop spending, and stop building. But you continue to build even in this COVID situation, which is awesome.
Yes, and we are going to shine even more.
Yeah, shine like a diamond.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is my last question, which is I'm also like to know, very curious. Now you have quite a big team, I think, actually, about almost 30, and you're still growing. What kind of culture exists in your team, and how you establish that alignment and understanding and values in your team?
Oh, okay. So my culture here in So Rich Woman is no gossiping and no backstabbing. So I always tell them, sell them the vision, share with them the vision, how their work is actually empowering other women around the world, not just in Singapore, because we are a global platform, right? Southeast Asia, and now because online, the world is flattened. Flattened means that anybody can be touched and reached. So that's what we are doing. And so the first thing first is, really to ask clarifying questions. I always teach them to ask clarifying questions. Don't assume. and then always report and be accountable, right? And also have a good attitude, because skills can be taught, skills can be learned. I don't need to hire the one with the best skills. I always hire the one with the best attitude, the best kind of like they have a lot of initiative, they take accountability. I always hire these people. And these people stay with us for 5 years, 6 years. Up to today, they are still with us. Some of them are new, 2 years, some of them just 1 day, 2 days, because they just joined us. But the reason why we are building this kind of culture is because we want people to think and really know that they're accountable, because it's also their business. It's also about them. Whatever they do, they contribute to a bigger ladder, to a bigger tree, right? Whatever they're building is building to a bigger tree. And then there's reward system. By the end of the year, those who do well, those who really stay long enough, they will have extra like days off, they will extra bonuses along the way. So we always build that, we reward. 我们叫赏罚分明。You put it this way, very, very democratic. 赏罚分明，要赏罚分明咯。So even though they are from India, Philippines, they are from different countries, 你要赏罚分明，然後 you must know how to motivate them. So that's how I build up the team, and I think eventually I will need your advice also, because to grow to, James give me a number. I need to build to 500 people. Well, I don't know. I don't have this skill set. Build to 500 people.
Wow.
I need HR to come in. I need HR to come in ready.
Okay, my HR expertise will come in soon.
Yeah, confirm will come in soon.
To solve one problem for you.
Yeah, to solve one problem for me, okay, Jeanette? I will definitely need your advice on this part. If to grow to 500 people, how are we going to grow? Because now I only can grow to 30个人. Because that is the number that I grew back in 2013 when I made my first $1 million and my multi-million dollars. Because when you have 30, you can do a certain sales figure. When you have 50, you can do a certain sales figure. When you have 100 people, you can do a certain sales figure. You know what I'm trying to say? It's never alone. When you do a lot of people think solopreneur, yeah, very good. How can you, a solopreneur, make multi-million dollars, $10 million, $100 million? Not possible, one. You need a team to definitely grow with you. So I want to hit my 100 million. How can I go to 100 million? Is to build 500 people in the team, right? As to do the different processes, social media, different department and everything. So to grow to $100 million is my dream. To also own a foundation is also my dream. So how can all these things come to place? You need to build teams so that we can all grow, right, to the next level. That's like what Bill Gates did, like Steve Jobs did, like Sheryl Sandberg did, like Gary Vee did. So everybody has a process and a team, right, that everybody is growing and leveraging on to hit their 100 million, their 200 million, right? So that's how my vision of Soul Recruitment is, and how I'm building up from a small company. Okay, I think I'm very small, super small. Only 30 team members now, and then only making X number of revenue, and then I want to grow to my 10 million, my 50 million, my 100 million, right? So that's how I feel that we can grow. That's why James tell me to grow to 100 million, how many people do we need? What kind of processes we need to be in place to grow to $100 million? So they're like, oh yeah, okay. So that's why I say the team. Of course, the foundation is important, 赏罚分明, and also to know that you must, the way you hire and you fire must also have a certain process. So I set up a process to do all these things. Yeah. Yes. But the funny thing is, I'm never a HR person, and I don't like to deal with problems. Yeah. Because there's always politics, and people they like each other, they don't like each other, then got all these things. Wow.
So, Genecia, I think you need a HR director. CHRO. Chief Human Resource Officer. So the first thing I can share is that you need to hire a CHRO. And then you need to build your CFO, CTO, all the C, yeah? And then they will build their teams. So you need to work with your senior management group.
Wow, 来了. Okay, very good.
Okay,
good. Yeah. Have I answered your question?
Yes, you have answered all my questions. Thank you. So now I hand over back to you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so honored that we are connected, and I hope that I can continue to serve you as you build your dreams. And if you love this episode, and I hope that you did, rate it 5 stars. Give us that glowing review because it will help more women around the world finding the Soul Rich Woman podcast. Alone you are strong, together we are unstoppable. Now share this with every woman who needs it, because this is how we are changing the world, one woman at a time. As always, get out of your comfort zone and go towards the dreams you've always wanted to achieve. For women who love the F word, being fabulous, having freedom, and financial independence. My dear soul rich woman, sending you my love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.